Yeah, hello. Let's try it again. I was very, very excited to play this game the other day, and then not so much excited. But I'm willing to give it another try, man. I did pay for the game after all. Jeremy B, I would say... So far, overall, no. Phantom Force, hello, how are you? I'd say overall, the game has cool investigation mechanics, and I like the idea behind it. And, it's a really cool game on paper. But it seems like in order for them to pad it out and to make it bigger and to justify... Because these guys make these Sherlock Holmes games, which I'm going to assume are cheaper. Sort of like mid-level. I've never really even heard of them before. They make Sherlock Holmes games. Great. They got a good crowd for that. So they wanted to take what they learned with Sherlock Holmes, investigation, stretch it out into a bigger game. And that meant adding things like skill trees, combat. Maybe Sherlock Holmes. Maybe Sherlock and Homonyms had that already. I don't know. But it feels like they added a bunch of things they thought they needed to put into these AAA games. Big map that you could walk around. Combat skills. More horror aspects. And all that stuff in between. Kind of like with LA Noire. You know, LA Noire has driving like Grand Theft Auto, but you don't really want to do it. Right? And every once in a while, I would want to in LA Noire, like drive around, because I got tired of just walking or having somebody drive me there. But then, see, the problem with LA Noire is it became just kind of case after case after case after case. Whereas this game, the cases are a little more few and far in between, and there's a lot of combat involved in between that. But they've kind of taken what is supposed to be horror and turned it into an annoyance, because the monsters are downed with one shot. And I know that bullets are your currency as well, but you don't really need to spend money in this game too much. So you're not too worried about using bullets that could be used for currency. Yeah, I heard that. I had no idea who it was. Yeah, killed himself. That's pretty sad. You know? Especially, I could see yourself getting very isolated and lonely, being a streamer all the time or making videos or whatever they do. It's probably easy to, stay in your apartment all day making videos. Yeah, I think Nintendo finally figured that out, that, oh, these people are actually promoting us. It's sad, you know? If you have any suspicion that people might be feeling sad, down, suicidal, it's good to reach out to them. If you see them building a slide outside of their balcony and they live, 30 stories up, you talk to them, okay? I saw that on Reddit, the suicide. Yeah, he did videos where he would kind of scream about Smash characters getting released. I've never seen them. Oh, this is with the patch, by the way. So let's see. Did it fix the vertical tearing? Yeah, but now it kind of stutters. So that was what a bunch of people were saying yesterday. They were saying VSync will on or off. You basically either have better frame rate or you have screen tearing. And audio glitches. Did you hear that? Might be just up through my obs, but I doubt it. He runs so weird like a monkey. Also, why is it third person? It always pisses me off. Leonard!
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder.
Still stinks of burnt powder. Alright. I'm kind of stuck in this case, and I know that was supposed to be a big thing about this game, was no hand holding. Figure it out yourself. Shell casings. Good. Why would people mark that down? That there's precious cargo here. I mean, it's a nice city to check out and look at. There's a lot of cool imagery. Things just sunk. It's ominous. Maybe if they did something better with the enemies, where like things could really kill you, and you really had to avoid them and be stealthy, rather than just take out a bullet, take out your gun, and boom, you smack them over. You know, it's like one shot for everything, and then not even a headshot, just one shot. I feel like these things replenish themselves.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
I was out of my head, I was out of my mind. How could I have ever been so blind? I was waiting for an invitation, but it was hard to find.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Drinking. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to more of the investigation part of this game. And where it'll progress in the main story. Oh, look at that. And just seeing more sights of it. But it's, you know, it always comes down to, there's a lot of reasons you can talk about why did this have a problem, why do you not enjoy it, and that's really fun. But in the end, it's like, are you propelled to keep playing or not? Right?
This would be a weird artifact.
It's like, and a game on paper can seem good, and a game on paper can seem bad, and you can play the game that doesn't seem like it would be good. Like, just something about it can keep you going. And still feel good about going. I'm not talking like addictive mobile games.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Alright, Cape Cod, marks here, been erased. Maybe I'm supposed to be using my... How come he hasn't been able to do his... Oh, there we go. There's the blue stuff. This is what I had to be doing here. I needed to be seeing sort of like what had happened before. That's his whole deal, is like, did you see what was in the past? Kind of thing. There we go. And you piece it together. I think Detroit Become Human was like this too, right? There you go. Yeah, Deadly Premonition. Yeah, you keep going. You just find the entertainment in it. Breath of the Wild.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Axe and a gun. Beautiful. Look at that shot. Look at these bearded dudes. Prince would be loving it. I think Prince is really going to love this. Breath of the Wild, you know, if I explained that to somebody, it kind of seems a bit boring. And when I would watch the gameplay trailers and stuff for it, I thought, just kind of walk around. Chapter 4 Judgment. Cool.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
Why do these guys have wood on them?
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
And so far, it's always been like pretty obvious where the start is, and then you just sort of walk distance-wise.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed
Make
rum?
that 2,
To the
you make that
mayor
3.
with you! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
The Mayan Palace clue. The wounded sailor, Sanders fled. Harbor Master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier, the Grimhaven, was a man badly wounded in his shoulder. Captain Sanders is a wounded man seeking medical aid. Harbor Master saw him leave. Captain Sanders, wounded man, medical aid, shoulder. You could probably use louder music too. Just to increase the oppression, you know? What's ambient? Yeah, that's the wind and stuff. So, you know, when you think of other Cthulhu games that work, Bloodborne, you were scared because, I mean, you were alone all the time. It was really dangerous. And if you died, it was punishing. And it was easy to die. Okay. All evidence collected. Well, there you bloody well go. That was just my own little mark, I think. Danger. Huh? Danger. Oh, really? Yeah, you were saying it was a couple hours just to kind of get going. They're setting the tone. Well, I guess they have like a whole bunch of brand new characters to introduce, right? What was that on the map? It says danger. Oh yeah. I think that's because I went in the water and the eels attacked me. So that was the danger. That makes sense. All right. So we need to find a place where a man might go to find some help. Ship freight advertisement. Wounded Sander seeking medical aid. Place on the map. Where would a man go to find some aid? Oh, that's the legend down there. Oh. 50 plus hours of the main story. Wow. Looks like sort of like a medical deal. Is that not? Doesn't have anything on here for that on the legend. So I don't know. We could go talk to what's his nuts too. Why aren't any of these things coming up? Oh, it's because I had the place mark thing on. What kind of place marks you want to put down? Right. So what are these? Asylum. Hospital. Well, why don't we go to the hospital? Wounded Sanders. All right. Well, let's go. That's cool. You know, I've always complained that I want games to get you to figure things out more, right? Guy's wounded. Where do you think he'd go? Probably the hospital. Let's go check it out. Rather than the game sort of telling you, this is where you go, this is where you go, this is where you go. But still, why am I watching this guy run? It's so distracting to look at this weirdo run. Looks like you can't walk there. You gotta cross the bloody boats. That's kind of an interesting thing too, having the streets actually submerged. Neat. What's this marker? Oh, this is fast travel too. I don't know where you can fast travel to. Can I fast travel there? Hold to fast travel. I need to go here. Can't fast travel there, but I can fast travel to this place or this one. That'll kind of get me there. Check the Mind Palace. There's also a lot of things they just have that they don't totally explain, which I'm fine with. What's a Mind Palace? Why does this guy have special powers? Why do these people look like apes? They just do. So whatever. And you just kind of fill in the gaps yourself. Sometimes things are much better left off as a mystery. So I think I'll do a couple more cases of this, see how it feels. Oh, I bought the stupid edge card too that gives you... This is why I bought it. Read the books if you want to find that out. There you go. Yeah, all the lore's there if you want it. So they also have this deal, like I was saying, where if you trade in 3 games that have a trade-in value of $10, you can get a free $80 game, free full price game. So I'll probably get like a Nintendo Switch game because they never come down in price, right? Where am I going? All the way to the right. You still have to cross Roosevelt or Lincoln. Okay. So, and then the guy's like, you want to buy the Edge card? He's like, oh, you get 10% off used games. Like, okay, so I'm going to save, what, $2? Off a $20 game. What Switch game? Good question. Mario Kart would be fun to play with Jeremy if he's still playing that. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze would be kind of neat. Although I could just get that on the Wii U. So, I would like to get that new, that Zelda game. That Link's Awakening remake. I'll probably get that. You know, and that's the thing. Psychologically, Nintendo has... Because I know that the games are not going to get any cheaper, I'm actually more likely to buy a Nintendo game when it first comes out. You know? Like, compare that to Spider-Man or God of War. Where if I'm not really that interested in Spider-Man or God of War, I know that they'll be cheaper, so I can just wait. If I'm interested at all in a Nintendo game, I feel like I'm going to get it. You might as well just get it now. It's not going to go on sale for like 2 or 3 years. I mean, Mario Odyssey just went on sale. See, this music is really nice. I wish it was louder. There's really a lot to like in this game. You just have to kind of push through sometimes. I was kind of stuck in that last bitty case because I didn't get that thing popped up. There's music, you don't even hear it? Yeah, here, let me crank it. Very quiet bass. Jazz bass. You hear it now? Maybe it's... Well, it's some atmospheric, kind of like wow, wow, and then they get the stand up. Boom, boom. Bit of drums. Well, what was the point of coming here? So yeah, I'll probably put I don't know, I'll put this $50 credit when I trade this thing in towards the Link's Awakening remaster. And then, or maybe if I can trade the 3 games in for like a credit towards that, get it from them. So I paid 50. Oh, new location, infested area. Be careful. R1 is melee. So it gives you 10% off used games. It's $15. So I guess if I bought over $150 of used games, that would pay itself off. But what he told me was, on Thursdays, they will give you like twice as much trade-in value on the games. So I thought, oh, cool. Then I can get them up to $10. And then right when I was about to buy it, I checked with him, and he's like, oh, no, it actually doesn't do that. And I thought, you know what? This guy held the game for me when the other person wouldn't. It's $15. Fine. I'm probably going to be buying more used games from them so that I can sell them. Infested area. Here we go. There is a heck of a lot of atmosphere. Like, it's an interesting game to explore. This guy just going about his day. I wish you could talk to more other people and kind of get like a flavor of the...
Hey, knock it off! Help me, please!
Help me. Help me. Ah, he's gone. Oh, weird. Oh, that blue meter that depreciates when you use your sight actually makes you go insane. I didn't realize that was also your insanity meter. I knew these visions and things were happening. That can hurt you. There, the insanity's going away. It's pretty cool how they handle that.
Hey, handsome. Want to have some fun?
Woo! 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 Yeah, but I like it in the butt. So get to it. Okay, ready? Hop on. Oh, yeah. What do you guys been married 10 years? Get into it. Oh, he didn't like that. Who's this person? I feel like these people are missing a few frames. when they gotta be moving around. I feel like I might have been a bit harsh on the game yesterday. Because it started strong and then it got bogged down a bit, but it's nice to check everything out. How cool would this be? First person mode, VR, mostly investigation, and then a few kind of maybe sequenced events. Nobody really wants to talk to you in this game. They're just there to walk around. They're kind of like window dressing. I say window dressing so commonly. I don't even think I could pick window dressing out of a lineup of one.
Cheaper than the rest.
Hey, baby.
Get off.
Ah, yeah, maybe spit my smoke out. I love how they write the H's on the door.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer.
Sufferer.
Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
You can try this? I say, yeah, let's go for it.
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed. Take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
I like the insanity meter. It's cool. It's handled really well. The visions. Didn't you say there's two Call of Cthulhu games? There's one that's really cheap or basically free. That's pretty good. He said it's one of the best. And then there's a new one that just came out. And that one you also liked. Or you said it was one of your favorite horror games that had one great set piece in it. All right. Okay. Subjects. Patience. No. Time travel. Wounded Sanders. Patience. Period. Now. Department. I guess from the harbor. Surgery, right? Grimhaven Bay, wounded. Peter Crowley, 29, Oak Monitor. Multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to chest and face. Explosion, several surgeries. Joseph Willow, newcomer. Deep cut wound to the shoulder. That's the guy. Prognosis good. We found him.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me. And then he gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head.
I don't remember
What are you
being
trying
blinded.
to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. We'll have
Side
to run
effects.
some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close...
I'm prepared to face...
I can see it in your eyes. Well, one concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the...
What have you found out about the...
One of my patients saw them in his night...
Those hideous wretches seem almost...
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible.
Bye. Alright, some easy side quests. Don't land on the hook. Coffin. Who opens up a coffin? That's where they just keep the extra supplies. 2006 one. There's actually maybe even less hand holding in this. There's one part you need to open a safe. No one tells you what to do or how to open it. You have to figure it out. Cool. I like it. So many games to try. I was just excited to play something new that looked interesting, you know? Because I tend to play very old games. And this had a great trailer, and I really wanted to support it. So, you know, I'm glad I supported it because I like the idea of this game. And I hope that they make more, maybe a little better. Who knows, like, as you go throughout this game, it could be... If you can just kind of focus on the investigations, right? It'll be a really good one. I see IGN gave it a 7.8. Can you believe that? 0.2 below an 8. Sure, yeah, that can work for it. That's kind of like when you had the screen tearing in this. I didn't really care. Just gave it that old, my shoulder hurts. I think it's bad coming from IGN. Below an 8. 5.2. Hey, does your shoulder hurt? You there. The man resting on his shoulder. Hello.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete, explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Let me rest.
So that's Pete. One of the wounded ones, badly wounded dynamite using a fish. Pete Crowley, multiple burns. Joseph Willow, newcomer, deep cut, wound left shoulder. Oh, it is the guy. Good bed rest recommended. Joseph Willow. Captain Sanders is who we're looking for. He's a wounded man. He's a wounded man. He's a wounded man. She likes it.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
No, where's this guy then? I'm wounded. Officer Undead.
Rest.
How are ya? Officer Undead. Officer Undead. Oh. Could be up here.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
I'm investigating. Things that end in O-N. Sometimes S.
Charles Reed.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams. You can't understand.
I think it'd be an understatement to...
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. They'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew, none of them deserved what happened to them.
Sounds good, Lena. Good advice.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Tell me what happened.
We had a system. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
You've got a good reason.
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was... We saw... things. Not one of us dared sleep.
I was on the Titanium.
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did it.
I don't know. They were calm and...
What were you looking...
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness. We spent days over the cracks.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect...
I don't care. I'm not taking...
Do you know where I can get a good diving...
My men got theirs from a local factory.
Where's the log?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here.
Get better soon.
Shooting victim Joe.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Okay. Yeah. Never. You should never go. But you can get a diving suit down the road. But you should never do it. They have large, medium, child size. But don't do it. Mark my words. If you go to the address I wrote down on that piece of paper, you will not survive. You should leave in the morning. The best weather. Especially if there's a red sky at night. Sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning. Oh, it's a sailor's warning. Let me rest. This guy moved. Wonder, is it easier to make a third-person game or a first-person game? Seems like third-person you have to make this whole character model that has to be good enough to look at up close from behind with every movement and every animation. Why don't you just make a first-person? Because they wanted to show this guy's face in the cutscenes, I guess. Good. I guess you could zoom out for the cutscenes.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
I'm a wanted man. I'm a wanted man. Yeah, you'll still need a character model for the cutscenes. I thought this game maybe could have benefited from fixed camera angles. Ship's log. Joe Rogan accident place. Morgan? Something? Turkin? Who's coming in? Anyone play Fallout 4? I played a bit of Fallout 4. It's a decent Fallout game. Reach something. Crew hallucinating. Distributed rum. Distract them. Crates, tools, walls, ancient walls, devil's teeth. Okay. Expedition anchor point. Great. I do like that. You know, in terms of like hand holding, just telling you, okay, you don't need to keep looking. You found it. You know, it'd be cool is seeing as how we're at a medical facility, I could just pay them a bit of bullets and get my health up. Yeah, there are some fun. I totally forgot about that in Fallout. How the guns are pretty hilarious, right? You shoot, you can like launch cows at people, and or like you can shoot a nuke, or you can just kind of put a bunch of junk into a gun, that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind trying Fallout 1 and 2. Or New Vegas. Ship's log, Titania. Expedition anchor point. Underwater rocks known as Devil's Teeth. They're not far from Oakmount Port. Get there by boat. Diving suit factory. Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shores Road. Place it on the map. Levi Coffin Avenue and Something Shores Road. Levi Coffin Avenue, the Fat Man Mini Nuke. Levi Coffin. Diving suit factory. What is that? Sort of a blue star. Just put that on the map myself. Maybe you do. Oh, the Devil's Teeth. Are we gonna immediately go down into that? Go see what they saw? Seems like that'd be kind of soon. Devil's Reef. Kind of interesting. Seems like that would be sort of the climax already. But then we go talk to Monkey Man. Fixed camera angles would only work a full-on horror games. Detective games come in annoyance because it makes seeing things of interest harder. But it wouldn't, because if you have a fixed camera angle, you know exactly what you want to show the player. So you can have it so it's very obvious to see that. It's actually, you're way more likely for a player not to see something if they're controlling the camera, because they might not even be looking in the right spot, right? So if you're trying to get people to look at something, if you have a fixed camera angle, you can direct their eye towards it. Levi Coffin and Deep Shore. Western Grimhaven Bay. Western Grimhaven Bay. Grimhaven Bay. Western Levi Coffin. There it is. Oh, Levi Coffin's one word. Levi Coffin and Deep Shore. Okay. Ooh, baby. Yeah. It's a big road. Deep Shore. There you go. Made in Unity and just loads a different game. It's crazy. So we haven't found him yet. Sanders. I always feel pretty stupid it takes me that long to get it. Then I didn't deserve it. Only if you use a free version of Unity. What, on your computer? Oh, I see. So you're saying that the Yakuza team actually used the free version of Unity for their pinball game. It's funny. It's very funny. I'm laughing. Okay, diving suit factory. Can you just take your boat all the way around the outside? Be cool. Why don't you try it? You just have to take it out to the waterway. We're almost there. Let's go up Roosevelt Street. That makes sense. Why work on a pinball game? You got a lot of story writing to do. No karaoke, eh? All right, fast travel. Fast travel probably the smartest thing for me to do, but I'm going to take the boat and mess around. There's so many boats. Full speed ahead. But couldn't they just get, like, other people to sing for them? So that was actually Kiryu and Goro and them singing the karaoke? That's hilarious. Yeah. That guy fishing. That's cool. Super intriguing looking game. The investigation is pretty decent. You just have to sort of like focus on those as much as you can. Oh, so because they use his face, the agency will say, we will not have our actor pretend to be singing. You just use the boats to get around World War I Stormtrooper. I could use the fast travel. I didn't take the boat out to the ocean. Because half the city's sunk. Right?
Please, no. Don't shoot me, mister. He's mad. Where? He's currently mad.
This guy gonna fight me now? He's mad. He's cursed. He's mad. Okay, put his gun away. Aw, are you kidding me? Ugh. What do you mean that's why I can't use vending machines? Why? The new Wind Waker. Dun, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, jum, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Ba, 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 ba. I was reading about this game a bit, and it seems like there's sort of a whole other area where the rich people live. Oh, right. He's so rich, he can't use a vending machine. That's so disgusting to me. This control over someone's character to be so fake. isn't it better to be an everyman? Or isn't it better to have your own free will and just be a regular human and not have arbitrary laws that they decide almost at random? Sure, their reasoning behind it is we don't want to see you eating out of a vending machine. But some people actually might relate more to a star that eats out of a vending machine. Okay. Just fast travel. I guess that's the cool thing about Red Dead is that you could basically have an interaction with everybody. Where are the fast travel places? Okay, that'll do. That'll be interesting. See sort of a different area, maybe more like neon and posh and elegant compared to this place being eaten alive and rotting out. Yeah, I like Star Wars. Yeah, it's funny that like a drug addict is seen as a bad person. It's just somebody who has a problem. We must shun them from society. The diving suit factory. Way down there. Looks like this could keep some water up.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught it.
Everything's so brown and rusty and gross. Look at that nice picture of the sky. Holy crap, if you press the touchpad, it takes 3 times as long. I'm not sure about that. Okay, for example, start. Okay. Oh, went faster. Maybe once it loads the first time. I don't know if it keeps going. Like, I mean, they say sinking city as in it's still continually sinking, but it really doesn't seem like it. It just seems like it's already been sunk and that's about it. So brown and muddy. Just keep going down the road. It's muddy there. You see some NPCs walking. It's nice to see them. They just don't really say much. And then you can kill them if you want, and all it does is affects your insanity. Nobody cares. I hate the way this guy runs. People don't usually put their arms down at their sides when they run. See, I pressed the touchpad there and it seemed way slower. That's after I'd moved a bit. Start will bring it up faster, but it won't load your map right away. Maybe because the map takes longer to load. What are you saying? Why don't these people talk? Graven Bay. Cool. He does run like an insane person, I guess, because he's insane, man. Diving suit factory. Now he's talking.
The hidden shall arise.
Oh yeah? You live in the world of Metro? Actually, where I lived in Toronto, we were near a lot of mental asylums. You had some pretty loose people walking around, harassing people. Guys going up to young girls in the park and screaming at them. Okay, diving suit factory. but where? Bayside Pearls, Deep Shore. Deep Shore and Levi Coffin. In here? Oh, good God. What did that guy want me to do? Oh, he just wanted me to talk to people at DLBs. Oh, there we go. Would you look at that? These ones are a lot stronger. Keep climbing, buddy. Ah, come on. I was totally hiding behind the thing. You live in the woods? Deep in the woods? I live in a pretty rural area. Sort of like a village. I don't know if I'm hurting them. No, they're not close enough. Very dark here. Where am I now? Well, now I'm over here. I could just take this boat to the left and around. Well, now I'm almost dead. Go to the convenience store and buy some food. He dropped some milk and it spilled. Cry real loud. He was crying over spilt milk. We always say, don't cry over spilt milk. Even though it's an annoying thing to clean up. Yeah, I mean, as long as these people are safe and they're not, and people around them are safe. You know, I want to give everybody a chance to live and have some kind of enjoyment out of life. Where's the bloody diving store? You need to find it yourself, pilgrim. Granary. Somewhere here. When they say Levi Coffin Road and West Bayshore. Oh yeah. Half a bullet, baby. Good. They procedurally generated the open world and they just cleaned it up? Oh, yeah. It's pretty smart. Just gotta have some algorithms and how to make it. Put some trees down and stuff. Trees of different variety. That works. Not like Red Dead where they're all sort of, everything's handcrafted, right? Insane detail. The factory is in Western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Avenue. Oh, it's on Seasmith Avenue, you dummy. Between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. So Levi Coffin Avenue, Deep Shore Road, Seasmith Avenue. Seasmith Avenue, Levi Coffin Road, and Deep Shore Road. Between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road. On Seasmith Avenue. Oh, there's no bloody Seasmith Avenue. Why did they say there's a... oh, it's this, I bet. I bet this is it. This is probably the avenue. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real kind of like Japanese thing to say. They always say, I will work very hard in this game. I know that this game will reduce my life. They talk about it like they're actually a video game character. Is this the avenue? I have reduced my life bar. Sort of near the water. C. Smith Avenue. C. Smith run. C. Smith eat the bullets from a gun. Oof. All of a sudden the music kicked in. Hey, anybody seen a... Yeah. It's like being a drug dealer, you know? You have the lower level people take all the risk. You gotta be smart about it. You gotta have your workers lose their life force, not yours. Oh my god. Am I an idiot? Don't answer that. Between Levi Coffin Avenue and Deep Shore Road is a thing called C. Smith Avenue. Western Grimhaven Bay. C. Smith Avenue, Deep Shore Road. Between Deep Shore Road, so that's a big long road, and Levi Coffin Avenue, C. Smith Avenue. It's up here, you idiot. Oh, it's like a watery place. I see. So probably like right here is where it actually is. Oh, cool. So turn around, you bloody fool. You dummy. It was right on the map. I feel like I'm playing a PC game with the way those two options come up. Handled well, though. Sometimes using the right joystick, left joystick, sometimes D-pad. Oh, it's all crazy. I can't believe we get... Is Last of Us coming out this year? I can't believe we get a new Zelda game. I hope they've sort of added to it, like added a bit more story and new things. Rather than just make a straight up remake of a Game Boy game. Oh, it's not coming out this year? Boo! Was it the big 2020 year? Levi Coffin, Deep Shore. Between, so it's over a bit. So the C in C. Smith stands for ocean to sea. By the seashore. Hey guys, I'm here. Whoa. Story co-op? Cool. Yeah, why not? And then think of all the cool co-op physics you could do too. It's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to die here, that's for sure. Diving suit. Oh man. Okay. That actually sent a little chill down me. See, now that I've fought those bigger monsters that are a bit more dangerous.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
How do you know? These diving suits are pretty scary. Playing as Zelda and Link? That's awesome. Well, they really seem to go that way with, you know, new Super Mario Brothers and then Super Mario 3D World. A lot of the are these creatures pretty loyal to the Lovecraft design?
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Not a rusty suit. It always has the same animation to pick up anything. Nice. An actual bullet. Okay. Just stick that up my butt. All evidence collected. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh. Shell casing, gunpowder, metal script. There are fish people in this, yep. They look like fish. Can I dive now? Watch out for eels. How about gorilla people? Oh my god, the way they show you being attacked by those is so lame. Just like an abstract representation of them attacking you. I don't really care though. Actually, I don't really think the movement is all that bad either. I know a lot of people are complaining about that. Didn't bother me none. A lot of cool stuff in here. Useful stuff anyway. I got this brick. I got a camp. What's this? More medical supply. Oh, that probably fixes your insanity, which I didn't need to use. Well. Well, where are we off to? I need to get out of here. Devil's teeth. Devil's teeth. Wah. No, yeah, I was saying more like before I bought it. I didn't care about looking at any reviews. And then Horky was telling me about some of the reviews. Then I just popped her out a little bit. Read a couple quick ones, see what people are thinking. It doesn't change how I feel, but yeah. I was surprised that was what they complained about. I gotta get there by boat. Well, which way do you go, Joe? Deep shore. Down here. That's right. Go around. Yeah, I know. The movement is really... The combat is like a bit clunky. You know? The melee. The combat seems... feels like it's out of sort of an early 2000s computer RPG. But it's hard to... You can't really have it all. Like, even when you look at a game like The Witcher. Beautiful, beautiful storytelling. And even that combat was a bit kind of wishy-washy. You know? I was a bit stuck. And that's a huge, huge effort for that game. I wonder if Cyberpunk will have better combat. I really hope it does. Should I stop someone and get a med kit? Or I guess you just craft them, don't you? Hey, I wanna make a birthday cake. That's good. Craft it. You need more alcohol. Cyberpunk shooter. That could be a lot easier than Melee. Although they've never done shooting before. Right? So that'll be interesting.
Fresh fish. Just caught me.
Just go, mister. You know, like, when I think of shooter RPGs, I think Mass Effect. The shooting got a lot better in 2 and 3. And I think Deus Ex, where the shooting got a lot better in... Mankind Divided, the shooting was actually really good. And then Fallout got really good in 4. But it was totally passable in 3. And Deus Ex, Human Revolution, 1, 2, and 3. Totally passable. Fallout. Did I already say that one? Yeah, 3 was fine. 4 was a lot better. I mean, everybody just used the VAT system anyway in Fallout, so... Didn't really matter. That, like, permanent mark on the camera. It's always going to be there, that gunk. It's kind of annoying, actually. Can you clean off the camera? Or is it... Maybe that's because my health is low. Gotta get on a boat. Nobody moves these dead bodies. Just throw them into the ocean. Where is the boat? Boat to Devil's Teeth, right behind you. Huh? Yeah. The boat to Devil's Teeth. Off we go. That was a fast load. Where are we now? Holy crap, we're there? Apparently, a developer approached the directors to recommend remaking the shooting engine because it felt stiff, and he almost got fired because the Housers didn't care about that. They cared about the story. What are the Housers? They're the guys that run Rockstar? Or girls? Guys or girls? Here we are. Something interesting. Some first aid supplies, too. Let me get in there. Nope. Oh my god, we're gonna be walking around underwater? Yep. Boo. That'd be freaky. In a rickety suit like that? This loading is sort of stilted, eh? Kind of awkwardly placed.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
Chemical lamps, eh? This reminds me of diving in Knights of the Old Republic. I reckon I can follow them down this pathway. All right, buddy. See you later. Thanks for hanging and talking. Look at that anchor. Ooh, yo. Wow. I feel like Metal Mario. You're going insane. Uh-oh. You're dead. Ammo is scarce. Fleeing is a better option. I'm glad I finally ran into some enemies that can mess me up, man. You know what I see a lot on Reddit? I've complained a lot about how I think the video game subreddit of Reddit, the gaming one, is... I'm irritated by what people post on there. People go, I really need to find a new game, but is this one worth it? Like, yeah, I think it's worth it. It's $15, and a lot of people like it. Just get it. Stop being a baby. Because I got the Edge card and the protection insurance on the disc, only $3. With tax, this cost me $112 for everything, for this game. And you know what? Worth it! But my cousin Jordan was just asking about Monster Hunter World. Then he saw mixed reviews. I'd say it's a pretty specific game. Ooh.
Could it be a statue?
A statue? Huh? Alright, Duke Nukem, the detective. I mean, I think if you don't mind a bit of repetitive grinding, sometimes. But yeah, I mean, in terms of like going after big creatures with a really satisfying combat system, from what I can tell, looks really good. Oakmont University. An anchor. Alright, don't fall off the edge. I like how whether he falls from 30 feet or 2 inches, he makes the same. He doesn't like it. Chemical ramps. It's pretty neat. What is that thing? It's like, what is that? Steam? Hurting me? I don't know if anyone here's played it, but looks like a decent little game. Kind of Dark Souls-y in a way, eh? Wow. 2 big things to be intrigued with. Some kind of like sea hydra. And also this green. What was that I just did? What is that? Oh, that pumps up your oxygen. I have a... What do I got? A harpoon? Or an explosive one. Alright. Try it again, Sea Snake. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think I would have been way happier if this game was like $40. But I'm going to get to trade it in for 50, so... You know. It's basically $40. After tax, we pay about $90. Okay, we're here. Key evidence collected. What's that? What did I collect?
Scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Oh, this is cool. This is what I've been waiting for. There's still somebody alive down here. Looks like a monkey. What's he doing? He looks like a bunny. Actually, he's doing bunny ears. Hello?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
That's it? He just moves on from that? No questions?
Gods lean over us.
Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me.
The suits are all cut up.
This is getting intriguing. I guess I just wanted more stuff like this, as opposed to, kind of wandering around fighting those lame monsters.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes.
Hark, he comes.
The angel sings.
Sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor.
It's like Paul Giamatti
Make me
as a ventriloquist dummy.
beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third. Opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a
Nonsense. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my warship and...
Mad scientists. Oh, I see. Right. I have to abandon them. Too dangerous to bring to the surface, or can't leave them to die. Interesting. But we don't have... See, that's where, like... Madness on the Titania. The crew exiled him on a lifeboat to stop it. Albert was the source of the madness. Oh, I see. So you're putting these things together. Okay, and then you go here, and you got a recycling symbol. You get to choose one or the other. So it'd be better to abandon them. Because... well, this. Now that's interesting. But it seems like out of most of the game that I've been playing, that's a small percentage of it is this part. And this is the part that's totally well done. I'm going to change the title of my stream. Yeah. Oops, accidentally opened Discord. That's going to take 4 years. All right. Oh, you guys are not coming with me. I'll just shoot them. Let them out of their misery. Wow, this looks like a spot in Destiny. You fall off there, you're dead. A great Cthulhu. Okay. Let's call this... I don't know what to call it, really. Getting more into. Let's call it that. Getting more into. The Sinking City. Yeah, baby. Well, I wouldn't say it's common, but I wouldn't say it's abnormal. You know what I mean? Is there anything else to do here? No, it's not wrong. But then the only thing is that you're sort of removing yourself from the reality of, like if you link that to sort of say like romance and romantic fulfillment, sexual gratification, then you're probably desensitizing yourself to that of reality. And you risk falling in love with your own butthole. Which could be a lonely life. Just you and your butthole. Right? But not wrong.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
See, when we first appeared here, it said all evidence found for this area. But that ain't true. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm gonna choose to leave all these people here. Mind palace. Deductions. Abandon the survivors. Okay. I abandoned them. Is there more here? These are always the creepiest things in movies, eh? These stands looking at something. Some way to link this burned documents. Even the newspapers they got rid of. Why? Why would you do that?
Sancta Mare. You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Okay, let me do one of these puppies.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
So are these people that were already down here? Or... Oh, we popped out of it.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Sounds more annoyed.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Mind Palace. How you doing, cousin? Underwater artifact. The hybrids wanted to recover the strange artifact taken from the ruins and find those responsible for disturbing it. The Innsmouthers know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. This game, what's this game like? This game is like this. You find clues, you put connections together, then you put those connections with other connections, and then you make decisions based on that. Kind of like L.A. Noire, but expanded in a way... Actually, it's very similar to L.A. Noire. And then in between, you have to do some kind of wonky combat and wonky exploration, but explore a place that has a lot of atmosphere. It's kind of like L.A. Noire, except it has less quality writing and animation, but it has better... I don't know what better atmosphere. I mean, L.A. Noire really nailed it, but L.A. Noire was pretty samey. It's a game that's got really wonky everything else, except the investigation is pretty good. But it's lacking a lot of polish because it's trying to be it's more dynamic in a way. But I mean, L.A. Noire also could be, because you could kind of, well, L.A. Noire, you could kind of be right or you could be wrong. And this one you could also be right or wrong, but they give you a lot of leeway. Oh, totally not as polished. I mean, compared to a Red Dead Rockstar game. So like, for example, Mind Palace, right? So you go to your little Mind Palace, and this is with like all the help on too. And you just like putting the clues together, and you go to places and you search for things, and you kind of have to you have to be a bit more engaged, use your brain a bit more, which I really appreciate. So I chose here to abandon the survivors, and I did that based upon the fact that this one guy who got struck with madness went up and caused everyone else to go mad. So I thought better to leave them here to die. The Innsmouthers know the truth. They need the artifact, and Harriet, the one who took it. Leave the scientist to die. Yes, that's what I chose. So do I just leave now?
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I
really don't want to walk all the way back. So what if I change that? The Innsmouthers ambushed the expedition on the seabed in the caverns they discovered. They waited until Professor Doe took the artifact and attacked. They seized the professor and the object, leaving the remainder of the expedition to their fates. Right? So what if I change my abandon the survivors to save them? I have to save the expedition. I must tell Robert where the survivors are and start searching for Harriet. So you can choose either or. You can put all these things together. This links to this, but you go to this. Hey, Jeremy! Jeremy, this game's been getting better. Danilo! Hey, man, you were right. Size matters. I didn't even realize that when I was looking at that thing of you will read this first, then this, then this, then this. I thought it was just a placement. I didn't realize that it was totally about the size of the text. So this Albert guy... Outbreak in the madness was caused by Albert's presence. They exiled him to stop it. The Titanic crew went mad because of Albert. Albert was the source of it. And they all killed each other. So these people all have the madness, so I could abandon survivors. Where, look, everything points to it. You sinking, bro? Bro. The investigation part of this game, Inc., is good. It's just more the polish and everything else in between. It's not. Danilo's your editor. Oh, cool, man. All right. Yes. All right. Yeah, I want to leave them to die. So, do I get out of here now? Casebook. Yeah. So do I just leave? I would like to just fast travel out of here. I don't want to walk all the way back. I really don't want to walk all the way back. I already did the little... Oh yeah, did that an investigation there. No, how do you cage him in? Investigation. When you be tripping down there, up there in the bayou, you be looking for investigation and the clues. I can't do it. I need to hear it. I need a reference point. I need a reference point. Does this look like that place in Destiny? You know Destiny, eh, Cozy Coles? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that thing. You there. It's one hell of a statue. Shion. Investigation. Yeah, that's right. Go down there for the investigation. We need some information. Oh, yeah. Investigation. We need Slavic accents. When we were playing Apex Legends, I didn't have the voice on for our third random person before. Not before, I just read Kazi saying before. Because I didn't know what they were going to say on the stream, right? So I just had them muted. But Horky was listening to them. And it was a Russian guy. And he was really good. And we were hiding and he goes, "Do not shoot. Whatever you do, do not shoot." Do not shoot. Do not give us away. I don't want to leave this place and have to come all the way back here if I didn't get all the clues. So... I don't want to walk all the way back either.
I'm not finished here yet.
Okay, good. That's what I wanted to hear. What else is there? There's a light up there. Could mean something. Is that... No, is that light or just two... That was just two things I'd kind of lined up. Leonard is gone. He doesn't want to be spoiled. I'm not done here yet. What else could I do? This guy's theater trained Duke Nukem.
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Yeah. I did the case thing. I found out the information. put in burning effects. Then the character can get burned from the fire. Yeah, that looks a bit steep. Like the price of this game a bit steep. Oh boy. I just need a good vantage point. Yeah, they're still maddos, man. They're mad. They're mad as hell. And they are gonna take it forevermore. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep, eating her curds in the way. In Soviet Russia, that's all we have to eat because the government takes our pay. We are not bad guys, even though movies say so. We just live in communist Russia. That is end of rhyme. I cannot remember if one of my friends here is Russian or Ukrainian, and I think it's insulting to ask him like 5 times. So, I'm just never going to mention it again. He'll probably bring it up. People always bring that stuff up. My rates per hour for audiobooks are... oh, I don't know, industry standard, I guess. Minus 10%. Friends and family. Narrating audiobooks is tough work. A lot of editing. My biggest thing is like the breaths and the sounds and stuff. And you get talking a while, and then your mouth fills up with like saliva, and you gotta watch out for the sounds.
A ritual knife
called Sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton. Yeah, I better do it. Oh, take a photo. Oh, I see. Photo. Take a bloody photo, you idiot. Something I haven't had to do the entire game. Fishman. Ocean man. Mates rights. Moving away from memes. Can I leave now? Please, fast travel me out of here. Come on. You're gonna make me walk all the way back. What a bunch of BS. Screw you guys. It skipped so much of trying to get out here. And put on the stupid thing. Back to shore, back to shore, back to shore, back to shore! Cutscene? Okay. Oh! Baby's got the bends. I know. We don't have any real friends. Nah, nah. Lying about the drip feed on, talking to my girlfriend, waiting for something to happen. Oh, Kazi, you're too nice. I wish I could make my voice more low and full. Yeah, I think the singing helps. The singing helps, and then I narrate those corporate training videos. Corporate training. On the radio here, every single ad is always this voice. When you sign up for Verizon.com, you can go to Verizon.com and sign up again. And when you try to log in, it'll say, sign up. And then when you try to sign up, it'll say, your email address is already in use. I wish it was the 60s. I wish that something would happen. Where do we go from here? The plants and the gunboats in a sea of fear. But where are you? Blown out in a plane. Down your way. Blow your sky high. Baby's got the bed. No, cigarettes are bad for you. Don't be smoking. Oh no. You're dead. You got the bends. Oh my god, he doesn't have a hat on. He's got these long sideburns. Huh? The Daily-ish vlog. Here at Verizon, we do it and you deal with it. Get with the program. What else are you gonna do? Start your own telecom company? Huh? It's the number 23, starring Jim Carrey.
Oh no!
That's a good name, the Daily-ish. Daily-ish. I love you, Ish. I want to have your baby, Ish. Your doctor says, it's a boy, Ish. You have cancer, Ish. That is a thing, Ish. I am a genie and you have 3 wish-ish. Wishes-ish? You have 1 more wish-ish. I love'n't you. I love'n't, love not. I love not. Put an apostrophe so you don't have to write an O. That'll save you 1 more scratch. I'll press any button to continue. I'm going to press share. That didn't work. I'm going to press L2. This stream is okay-ish. It's okay-ish. Yeah, it is. It's very ish. Depends who you are.
No matter how much of this I chug down, visions always return.
How about this? My diary. Boss in a sound trying to fix him. They'd ask questions. They made a list of things to fix. I feared water, so they swaddled me in drenched sheets. Told them about things in the darkness, so they kept me in a room blindfolded. Oh, mental electrode stimulation. It seems I'm getting used to it. They told me who I am and how to think. He's very accepting. Do you want to look like this? Yeah, I think it's time for some dry, bloody clothes. Man. Loud damn. It's that the morphine cocaine cough syrup, eh? Morphine cocaine cough syrup. Morphine cocaine.
Crew of the Cyclops.
Semper Fortis, brothers. Brothers. Yeah, I went to go check out, that's cool you're doing those, covering those, showing people what's up. You know, I'll probably never get a chance to go to Australia in Madfest. I hope I get to see Australia before I die. Not on my deathbed or nothing. Alright, let's go talk to Throgmorton. You want to hear a guy with a good voice, Kazi? Stick around for... Yes. What's his name? Throgmorton. We are blessed with the looks of an ape. An unbelievable power. Where is this man? Where is he? I wanna show them where. Where is this guy? Lore, city, documents. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, I went to, there was one in Toronto. I went to that. That was okay. Met a game composer. He gave me some helpful tips for my music. He said it was kind of the same style. He's like, all your songs build up to this huge climax. I go, yeah. It's called exciting. How's he turning so anime? I actually haven't seen it yet. It was private before. I didn't know if you wanted me to look at it. Where am I going here? I want to go to this guy's house.
Throgmorton. Where does he live? He lives at the zoo, 'cause he's an ape man. Throgmorton, City Hall, maybe. Maybe in Reed Heights. Who knows?
I will watch it. Is it going to be some edgy stuff? Where's my player? Devil's Reef Hotel. The Devil's Reef. Oh, no, 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 no. Should I go to the asylum and find crazy people, maybe? Kais book. He's armed with a ceremonial dagger. Yeah. And? Right? What's this? Robert Throgmorton. He has a manor in southern Old Grove. Just a little goof, you know? Just a little goof. What did they say? Southern Old Grove? What? Southern Old Grove. The manor. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No. Yes. Alright. Take a right turn. I took a right turn and yesterday. Yeah, took a right turn and yesterday. It's quite dark here. I don't know if you can see any of this. Get me off of this boat. Oh, crap. What are these people doing? Should I walk into the ocean and kill myself? Nah. This is awesome. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. Be nice if there's like some kind of a dock. Okay. Oh, it actually just looks at the arrow of where you're looking at. What are these people doing? How the map works, the map that I was looking at? I want to bloody well get off the boat. I want to go there. Maybe you need to go here where there's this kind of like white stuff. Fine. I do like that it just goes with wherever you're looking at, wherever the camera looks at is where it points. I took a right turn yesterday. Yeah, took a right turn yesterday. Boats can't drive. Boats can only sail. Blame it on my ADD, baby. It's not trustworthy of what the town used to be, and then it's flooded. Right. I mean, on the map they do have sort of like blue for water.
Damn,
but yeah,
comers.
it's pretty neat. Kazi and your buddies, I think you're gonna like this, and Ink too. So at the beginning of this game, it says, this is based on a time where there was racism, and Lovecraftian was racist. There will be racist moments, to be warned. You go, wow, this is gonna be intense racism? Whoa. And then what happens is the ape people kind of make fun of the fish people. They go, yeah, stupid refugees. We don't like you. Taking our jobs and being bums and stuff. Bringing a lot of problems. And you go, oh yeah, that's... okay. And that's about it. So Vice magazine, of course, Vice magazine, is like, big headline. Sinking city doesn't shy away from its racist roots. And you go, whoa, what, really? And then you read about it and it's all like, oh, racism. And they just take this little... They basically just kind of experienced the same thing I did, but made it into a huge issue. Like for some kind of Vice super lefty article. I'm not one way or the other with politics. I think that politics are so much more of a very complex topic, and I think it's kind of silly to be left or to be right. But yeah, I do think Vice is one of... They're on an extreme side of things, so they're looking for... They're a magazine and they're an online publication, so they're looking for big headlines. But Vice used to really stand for something, and it used to be kind of like a truth seeker on the edge and doing great documentaries. And now they've become so partisan. Yeah. I won't. I don't want this to become political, for sure. It was more just I was like, ugh, Vice, you're so predictable. Actually, they changed the headline. Kind of a day after. It's like they probably played more of the game and realized what they said was stupid. So at least they changed for the better. But that's the thing, like Corky was talking about the other day, where you used to have to really commit something to print, right? Now, you can just kind of change it as you go. Look at this guy. You know where the Insane Clown Posse group is meeting? I'm becoming a level 4 member. Yeah. Yeah, it's like journalists should just be reporting the truth in a neutral way so people can make up their own mind. But like, you know, Fox, CNN, Vice, all this stuff. Rebel Media, they all just kind of like pick one side. So hilarious. You can only really look at it as comedy because they are so stuck on one way or the other. That they lie. They just present such a jaded view of it. Anyways, they took our jobs. They took our jobs. In America. In America. Apolitical game media. Collectivism. Yes, absolutely. Oh, we love our clicky clicks. It's very transparent. Very, yeah. But a lot of people just sort of, like, people get a lot of their opinions from headlines. Just headlines. Oh, yeah. A90skid.com for your non-political games media. 90skid.com. News, reviews, and more. Look at this guy. It's a real jungle in here, buddy. Oh, his poor son. I thought he was wearing cool John Lennon glasses. But no. Look at him smiling, reading a newspaper with his dead son over there. And look, that's probably his dead wife. Oh, volare. And more. Well, sure, yeah, and videos. Videos of things like MadFest and IRL. It's weird because John Lennon or Harry Potter? Oh. God, that's a good question. I'd have to say they both deserve to be eaten by snakes. Even though I love John Lennon. No, he wouldn't. No, he shouldn't be Just Harry Potter should be eaten by a snake. If the people come back, their madness can spread. So I should say they died. But I also don't care. And I would probably be interested in seeing what happens.
I've got news, Mr.
And I'm going to make...
Throckmorton.
This guy can make his own decision.
Expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins. Some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
As long as I don't have to do it.
Why didn't the sailors help them?
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of
They're
the
dead.
sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
The Innsmouthers were there to kidnap Professor Doe. They ambushed the expedition, captured her, and took the artifact she found. They called it the Seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
Seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment, and they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock! The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
This smells of trouble. Innsmouthers seem irritable, and my doctor says that drowning's not too good for me. So, why should I help?
I'll pay you a decent sum for this job. And you came here to look into the madness, correct? Professor Doe shares those visions. She found something inside the ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters. So shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
That sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and an advance for your investigation.
Oh, an advance.
You'll find it's fair.
He's buying us off. Bye.
Have a good day.
You got 5 rounds? I can make that with all the crap I found lying on the ground. Do you want your mind? What does trouble smell like? It smells a bit gamey, like a dead mouse in your walls. Oh! Gain 50% chance to double the quest reward items. Double them. Double your trouble. I don't care about remaining sane. Gain more experience from all sources. That's cool. Yeah. 10%. That's not a lot. Ooh, traps. That's cool. Let's make some of these. Oh, he gave me these, did he? Or did I make 3? Jammy Bay. What I could do, so I bought this for what? This is $90 Canadian. I could trade in for $50 credit towards Super Mario Maker. So then I get $50 back. So I spent 40. And then I buy Super Mario Maker. Wait, how does that work? So now I've spent 180 minus 40. But then I'll trade. I don't know. I have Mario Maker 1 for the Wii U and I never really play it. Jeremy was asking me about that too. I love 2D Marios, but I generally like Mario games made by Nintendo. That's why I like them, because I like Nintendo as developers. It doesn't really have to be Mario, I just like Nintendo. Don't necessarily like just really weird levels made by people that are... It's like 4,000 piranha plants. It's pretty cool though. It's a great game. Jeremy, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Port, aged 25 years. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting bananas and coconuts sent by the citizens of Oakmont. This game is so racist that the white people are portrayed as that. How about that? There you go, racism. Take that. Flip it on its head. Yes. Kings of the jungle, you may say. This is what my basement looks like right now, that I'm in right now. I just big basement that I just painted all white. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, it's got a thumbs down button. So you thumb them up, thumb them down, sort them out, find the best levels. It's cool. I know Jeff Gertzman was a huge fan over at Giant Bomb, and like Dan Reichart. And then another guy with the curly hair that was competing with him. Patrick Klapak. I tend to like a lot of the same games Reichart likes. And even Gerstmann. Because they're more gameplay first people that grew up on 80s games. You love the troll levels? Yeah, that totally seems like something. I could see you just getting lost in creating the most ultimate troll level of all time. You jump towards coins, you die. That'd be interesting. You know what was a really cool one? You ever see that one where...
The door won't budge.
That's going to be something later on in the game that we access. There's horrors behind that. Where it plays the underwater music theme, I think, from the first one. You know, and it's so tight-fitting for Mario to swim through. But if you press swim to the beat of every note of that song, you get through it. Oh, that's true, yeah. So it has a little story mode of over 100 Nintendo levels. Wow! So how would that work? If I paid $90 for this, and then I get $50 trading credits, and now I've spent 40, and then I spent another 90 on Mario Maker 2, so I'd be up at like 130, and then I'd trade that in, and I'd get $50 back, so I'd be up at 80. So I'd be spending $40 each time on games, as long as I trade them in. Because EB has this thing where there's like select games, you trade them in within 2 weeks of their launch, you get $50 guaranteed back. Which is pretty good, because if I was going to try to sell it and get 50, yeah, maybe you could find somebody. This is kind of a niche game, though. Beep beep bop boop 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 beep beep bop 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 beep boop 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 beep beep beep. This game's really cool. I love this game. Well, 100 new Nintendo-made Mario levels, even if they are gimmicky. Yeah. That's pretty cool, yeah. I should try Mario Maker 1 again and see if I like it. Bounty of the Sea. Quid pro pro. Find Professor Harry Doe. I must investigate and discover who attacked the thingy and attacked her. Okay. The attackers had distinctly fish-like features. Innsmouth syndrome, as locals call it. Carried a dagger and a peculiar golden omelet, which resembled a fish eye. So you need to go to the police office and do a little search. Okay, cool. So we go to the police place. Police! Go to the police station. Yeah. The fate of the expedition hangs in the balance. Probably. Yeah, they had a long time to work on that, so. Oh, you're getting me pretty intrigued. What I'm really excited for is that... Oh no, I'm gonna be on tour when Zelda comes out. No! I guess I could bring it with me and play. I should get a laptop that I can actually record the gameplay. Record it on the road. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Did I tell you that, Kazi? I'm gonna go to in Jeremy this September. If all goes well, I'm gonna be touring across Canada, playing music, baby.
What's your problem?
Driving all day, playing a show at night, and then I guess I could bring my Switch and or PlayStation or something. Do a little Let's Play each night. Upload it. Streaming. I've tried using OBS on my laptop before. It don't work. But I could use a PS4 and I could stream through the PS4. But hooking up a microphone is really tough to do to it. Unless I could use maybe my Blue Yeti. But I think I tried that and it didn't work for me and Ink. Because we were going to stream Cuphead. Yeah, man, I've never done it before. I'd like to see if I enjoy it. It'll be really weird not to stream for a couple weeks, so... Hopefully I can do that to sort of stay up to date. Stay up with it. I'll have withdrawals, man. Stream every day. What, I take like one day off a week? For over a year now? Mamma mia.
Help me! Please! He's cursed!
He's cursed. He's a cursed man there. Yes, he is. Arr. Beware! He's cursed! I get the headline, our Canada Day party for the whole town, the whole village. That'd be awesome.
Don't waste my time, newcomer.
You have a rope on your shoulder. I wouldn't want to waste someone so important. Their time. Don't waste my time. Lockie. Old Lockie and Unravel. He loved that little guy, that little yarny guy. I need to go to the archives. Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time,
newcomer. Where are the bloody archives? Where could they be? Believe it or not, they're right here. Graphics are nice. There we go. This has got to be it. Okay, so crimes. We want to find a violent crime. Suspects. People who use knives. Nothing. Nothing. Documentation? No, nothing. Impounds? Nothing. Criminal pattern? Nothing. Who attacked his expedition and kidnapped her? Nothing. Who attacked the expedition? It's a crime. It's violent. Witnesses, maybe? Oh, yeah, he was using like a special golden knife, right? Yeah. Oh, this is the one they want you to do. Look, it's got the little yellow thing on it. See? A little bit of help. Betty boy for Kazi, Kazi, Kazi. Goodbye. Kazi, Kazi, Kazi. They were attacked in the depths beneath Oakmont. Professor Harriet Doe, the expedition's leader, was captured. The others were left to die. They had a distinctly fish-like features. Right. So we go violent crimes, we go suspects, and we go features. Here we go. Thanks, buddy! I'll watch it and let you know what I think. At about 10:30 p.m. April 15th at the Fish Market, Eastern Shells, corner of Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire Lane. I apprehended a suspicious-looking Innsmouther as he was stalking a young woman. The suspect had in his possession a peculiar golden amulet which resembled a fish eye, seized, as well as a dagger. Seized, the suspect resisted arrest. When I tried to cuff him, he cried for help, screaming for his brothers from the EOD. Several other armed Innsmouthers appeared from the Fish Market. I was forced to release said Innsmouther and retreat. The suspect got away. The case is pending further investigation. Lieutenant Phelps? Cole Phelps? Danilo did it all. Well, you got your on-camera talent and you got your editing talent. It's nice when they don't have to be the same thing. Okay, so we need to go back to where that was. What? Me. Okay. Where were they? Orchard Avenue, Holy Fire Lane, Eastern Shells. That'd be a scary time when the police can be overpowered like that by a gang. Ooh. Hooey. Good bro. Place it on the map. Eastern Shells Fish Market. Eastern Shells Orchard Holy Fire. Eastern Shells Ocean Fire. What was it? Eastern Shells Ocean Fire Orchard. Holy Fire and Orchard. That looks like a market. Blocked passage. Eastern Shells. Oh, that is Eastern Shells. There you go. Orchard Avenue and Holy Fire. I found it. Well, we might as well go there. Let me fast travel. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:23. We need to go just down here. I don't think we need to fast travel. I could just take a left. A left and a right and a right and a left. But you need this boat. Might not be a boat there. So just take a right and go take that boat. Take a right and a left. So it seems like a lot of people just, when they do a Cthulhu game, TK Wolf Tang 1 2 3 Wolf Tang. Wolf Tang. Like Wolfgang, but Wolf Tang. I like it. Wolf Tang. TK Wolf Tang. What is that? Wolf Tang? How are you? It's got the tang of a wolf, man. Wow. Don't press the touchpad when the game's doing something else. It does not like it. Yeah. Straight and then left. Here's the market. Fish market.
What's your problem? Eagle and tame.
What did he say? Yeah, so a lot of people that make these Cthulhu games, they just use like the same maps and the same names and locations. I guess it's a world. Like if I was gonna read like a Shadowrun book, it would be taking place in that universe.
Fresh fish?
I'm not in the mood, newcomer. If you want to talk, see Anna. She's in charge here.
You never heard of this game?
Fish? Fresh fish?
Fish?
Take
Fish?
as much as you need. It won't cost you a penny.
You're giving away free fish?
Fresh fish?
Yeah, this is a new game. This game just came out yesterday. It's made by a team that only makes Sherlock Holmes games. It's an investigative thriller with Cthulhu horror. The investigation part's pretty fun. I'd wait for a sale. I'd pick it up for $40.
Take as much fish? Fresh fish? Take as much.
I've heard that I can find an organization here.
You sure are. I happen to be a representative of the EOD. Pleased to meet you. My
Look
name's
at that
Anna.
clavel she's got, eh?
Can I help you with something?
It's Charles Reed. Just a few questions.
It's very similar to LA Noire.
Of course. Ask away, Charlie.
It's very similar to LA Noire in the fact that the investigations are the best part, but it has sort of clunky open world and combat just to sort of pad it all out. Fish? Fish? More fish?
This city is short on everything except dirt, rain, and things that want to kill you. Yet you just give away food for free. What's your angle?
Angle? There's no angle, Charlie. Not everyone can hide in fancy manners like the Grand families. And our hearts tell us we must do more. We've decided to seize our own fate and rise above this disaster. I think it's going well. The sea is good to us, and it blesses us with abundance.
I like it.
What is the EOD? I mean, what do you do as an organization?
Well, we are a non-profit charitable organization. Actually, it's better to say that we're a gathering of volunteers. We're not an official charity yet. As for what we do, we try to help ease the suffering in our city as much as we can.
Oh, how do you do that?
We provide fish for the hungry and fix the homes of the poor. We also patrol the streets at night to keep the wild beasts and bandits at bay. And many, many more things. Whatever needs doing. Anything to help the people, Charlie.
Where did that shadow come from? Was that now that it's nighttime? Here's the moon.
It's been great chatting with you, but I'm actually here to...
Not so fast, Charlie.
Oh.
You need to prove...
So,
We don't do this for money,
what is he...
Everyone's obvious duty. When we began, it also is to help each other, but...
How can I...
That all depends on what skill...
Well, I'm afraid my resume's in my other jacket. Let me see. I was in the Navy during the war, and ever since it ended, I've been a private eye.
The sea provides. Turns out we have a job that's a perfect fit for you.
Okay.
Well, last night someone tried to break into our fish storage room. Luckily, the guards scared him off, but I fear they'll be back to finish the job. That's why we've been busy today, giving away all the fish to the people. We'd rather it get into...
And you want me to find who... Fine. Count me in.
Good. Thank you. Here's the address. Tell the guard the password, I serve the sea, and he'll let you into the storeroom.
See you later.
Alright, how are we gonna figure this out?
Do you want a fishy? 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 Do you want a fishy?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I have a fishy? Yeah.
The door won't budge.
Shoot, where was that guy with the password? Man, knowing what we know now about like bacteria and stuff, it'd be so scary to be buying fish like that. Do you want a fishy? Do you want a fishy?
What are you selling, mister?
I offer what everyone...
The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, old Victor.
Got a job for a private eye, mister?
That's what I like to hear. I'm Walter. I need someone capable to...
Real estate's...
All my life I was a common fisk trader. But I wanted more. So I scrimped and saved, and bought several houses. Gonna rent them to the refugees and newcomers.
Let me guess.
I need you to place these incense burners on the top...
Smoke that repels wild bees.
Of course it will. No...
Well, see you later.
I am about... I played maybe 3 hours yesterday and 2 hours now. So 5 hours, 2 or 3 cases in. Because he's a fish. Here in this place, they look like fish. And...
This used to be an okay place to live.
And there's ape people. So the fish people moved in as sort of like refugees. They needed a new place to live. The city is sinking, it's going underwater. It's kind of rotting away, and people can't leave, and they're stuck. Everyone else is also suffering from these visions, and people are going mad. It's kind of like a horror Cthulhu game, you know, the Cthulhu mythology that they use in Bloodborne and other games. All those tentacles and stuff. Okay, so he's got a side quest for me. Kaisbook. Anna. In the shells. Hawking Lane between Warren and Liberty. Warren and Liberty Hawking. 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 Somewhere here. That's Warren, that's Liberty. That's Hawking right there. A boom! Chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, 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 chicka boom, chicka boom. See, but you know the nice thing about this game though is that they want you to figure a lot of it out on your own. So you're putting your own stuff down, you're following directions, you're going, and you're sort of piecing the puzzle together. That part that's actually the main reason I wanted to get this game. Because the developers had said, we don't want a handhold, we want you to figure it out. I was all ready to like, oh, the day one edition comes with a nice physical map. That's pretty cool. You could be marking stuff on your own map. And I was like all set to kind of write notes down and stuff. So yeah, it's a game that suffers from sort of like a lack of polish and trying to be a bigger game than it probably should be. Where if they focused a bit more and maybe made it more of like a $40 game, I think it probably would have been more successful. And people feeling like they're getting their money's worth. But it's got a lot of issues, but it has some promise. It has a lot of promise to it, a lot of potential. But overall, yeah, I mean, I wish it wasn't full price, but I mean, yeah, I buy it physical. Lately, I've been buying them physical because I need the resale value. You know, I don't like to collect games. I want to be able to just get them, try them, and kind of move on. Right? If I could rent games, I would. But we don't have Redbox and that kind of stuff here. gotten better the more I play it. Western Hawking. Barlow. Hawking. Yeah, the more you get into the cases and stuff, it's more enjoyable. You just have to kind of watch out for the stuff that they're not good at doing. Similar to L.A. Noire. But the interesting thing with L.A. Oh, you like to collect games. Yep, I could see that. It's just I'm kind of I'm a musician as well, so I like to be able to leave and move and not have to have too many things bogging me down. And I like to just buy the games and sell them so I can put it towards another game. But there are some games I'll buy digitally. Games that, like, okay, Breath of the Wild. Although I bought that physically for some reason, because I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I really don't know why. Because that's the game I still play. Multiplayer games I like to have digitally, so you can just pop them in and play. Games I'm going to keep for a while. If I think I'm going to play it twice, I'll probably just buy it digitally.
You got business here. I serve the sea. Innocent.
Sea be praised.
Oh, Grimesy?
Can you tell me what happened?
No. Nearly got him with a harpoon by Kay. But I missed in the dark. You got away, that Dane. But I wonder.
Yeah. What did this...
Same height as you. Not too big. That guy was as bald as an egg. Don't know, pal.
What did he...
Nothing. Orders from...
All right.
Here.
Okay.
Wow. It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing. Wow.
Wow.
It pierced a good inch of solid wood like it was nothing.
Wow. Alcohol. We can make a med kit. Wow. Downstairs or upstairs?
Thing's dead as a doornail, but I don't see any wounds.
No, it looks like it kind of grew out from it. Weird. I live in England? No. I live in Canada. Why did you think England? All sound British to you? I used to live in England, South East London. Meet you a minute. Over there by Surrey. Not a bad place to live. Like lots of things to do there, but also expensive too. It was many things to many people. To me, it was home. These rooms kind of look samey. Can't carry any more bullets? Time to use some bullets then. Oh, that's one of your perks you could upgrade. Someone's gonna get shot. Missed me. Boom. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Are these more bullets? Yeah. One. Right in the bloody head. Wait, what did that say? More? I hear the wishy-washy sounds. We do them. I kind of sound English. Maybe I sound. I try to just sound neutral. We did the monster mash.
Nice work. When I was a kid, I would have gone nuts for this. Well, if it was finished, that is.
Well. Dear Mr. Grimes, we can't thank you enough for what you do for the children. In these dark times, your toys go down like a tall glass of water. We'll pray for good health every day. We also kindly remind you that we still await your visit. All our staff and, of course, the children are eager to finally meet our benefactor in person. So please don't hesitate. Come as soon as you are able. With eternal gratitude, the administration of Oakmont St. Jerome's Orphanage. Let's look at that letter again. You took it.
This guy must really be into his hobby to have such impressive tools.
He's so impressed by his tool. I wanna look at the tools. We'll need to go to the orphanage next. Now reading Cajun. I can't do the Cajun, I gotta hear it. Gotta hear the Cajun. Now, Mr. Oakmont, yeah. You be causing lots of trouble down by the bayou with them crocodiles. What's your obsession with Cajun? You are so obsessed. He only pulls things out of the bottom drawer. Bottom drawer Donnie. Baby. Oh, I've been thinking about this, eh? It's like a Cajun Boston.
The hall's fresh, still smells of the sea. No signs of decomposition at all.
Decomposition. What am I looking for? The crime? Me looking for the crime, methinks. Yeah. Oh. Huh. Maybe we gonna find something down here. Something a little bit fresh. With these fishies. Usually he does this and there's like a purple thing he can walk through. Give me that purple thing. But no. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing like a rainbow. Mm-hmm. Burglar had a bald head, bald head, bald head. Burglar had a bald head, yeah, bald head. In 5 hours, man. I'd say like a 6 or a 7. I don't know. You know what? I don't like numbers. I really don't like number ratings. What I would say is if you like detective games and you can look past, and you have time and patience to look past the clunky bits, and you get this on sale, I'd say, yeah, you can have some fun with this. But if you buy this full price, there are a lot of things that could kind of be offensive that they didn't really finish or work out very well. And,
the sea protects.
it's like a banana. You're really hungry and you go to have the banana, but it's not quite ready, but you need it anyway. And you have to like... Oh, what the heck are those big things? And then you have to work really hard to get the skin off. And then you eat it, and it's good, but it's also a bit chalky, too. And you go, ugh, that wasn't a great banana. That's what it's like. All right, I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe with more of this. Not sure. Thanks for joining. If you're new, we stream Tuesday through Sunday. That's every day except Monday in the morning at about 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And we're playing a bunch of this until I trade it in. Yeah, I was really, really, really slouching there. We're also playing Yakuza 3 and Final Fantasy 6. We're going to be playing all the Zeldas, like Twilight Princess, that new Link's Awakening one. And a bunch of the old ones, some of the older top-down 2D ones I'd like to give a go to. See how Link's Awakening is. And some other games. Last of Us when it comes out. Death Stranding, probably. It's a Kojima game. Why not? Okay. I'm off. Gotta go play a corporate event. Some music for it. So I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. Tomorrow, probably this game. Because I'm trying to bust through it. Good hair lighting, eh? Yeah, buddy. I have some lights above. I really like my new studio down here. I feel very private. I feel like I can really just relax. And I don't have to worry about the kids at the summer camp hearing me. Also on our house. So it feels really good. And it's really cool down here, even though it's a hot summer day. Like I'm wearing a sweater and I'm totally comfortable. So it was a good move. It took me a couple days of work to paint it and move a bunch of supplies around and then move things down here. But I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good about my setup too. I only have the smallest green screen behind me. Like it's only 2 sheets and it's at kind of a weird angle. But that way and it's like behind me in that angle. But I just have it set up so that as long as I don't move too much, it's okay. But that preserved me this big, huge shelf unit. Put lots of stuff there. I got another storage unit right in front of me with 2 monitors on it and my 2 lamps. And then I got another big sort of gaming console entertainment unit for my TV right in front of me there. And then I have some room on a little platform over there where I could set up my guitar pedal so I could practice. So it's pretty great. And then I got a window right next to me if I want to open it up and let some sunlight in. But I need to put a screen up. Otherwise, some raccoon could climb in here and do something crazy. And this whole room used to be a refrigeration unit for when this place was a restaurant. So there's actually a huge fan here that I keep smashing my head on that really hurts me and gets me so angry at myself. It's awesome. And then I have my studio upstairs if I want to come back in the evening when summer camp's over and nobody's here and I can play up there if I don't want to be down in a basement. But I'm not the kind of person that is negatively affected by being in a basement. I don't get claustrophobic. And, I mean, I wouldn't want to climb through a sewer like Andy Dufresne did in Shawshank Redemption. He climbed for 3 hours. He crawled for 3 hours of shit and piss for freedom. When they show Tim Robbins puke, like vomiting while he's crawling through there. Oh my God, that scares me. Because you couldn't turn around. You would have to just trust that you could climb out straight through that pipe. That's horrifying. Oh my God. But you know it's got to go somewhere if the water isn't backed up. Oh my God. Oh, that terrifies me. I mean, I'm not claustrophobic, but that terrifies me. Underground too. Oh my God, that's horrifying. Andy Dufresne. How he did it, I don't know. That movie still good today? Oh yeah, man. Shawshank? Come on. I think it's like the #1 rated movie on IMDb. I used to think that Rotten Tomatoes was a really good judge of movie scores, and I'm realizing that Rotten Tomatoes only judges the percentage of how many positive reviews a movie gets, whether it's so like for a really intense movie that some people would love and other people would not. It's not very good at that. Yeah. Becoming anime at MadFest. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm out of here. You prefer rotten bananas? Of course you would. Stop monkeying around. Okay, I'm gone. 3, 2, 1.